And would you like to see RC grow in Auroville, and how?
Of course, I would like to see more people playing, exploring, inviting. Yeah, because it really is a journey in and through, and it's amazing. Anyway, something happened recently, and I said, "Well, let's call it RC." And some people kind of frowned at me a little bit. And I know that part of why I said, well, let's call it RC was because I want to do it more. I want to just have more experience. I want to have more people try it and try it as a tool. Pick it up and see how it works, see how it feels in your hand. Just do it because for some people I think it'll be great and transforming, and for maybe other people not.
I definitely think it's a very good idea to for RC to grow in Auroville, because like I said, this is the only platform that I've been to, so I think it's an effective process to solve problems in Auroville, and there are plenty to solve. So, but we have to make people aware of this process, and then encourage them somehow to come and participate. That's a big problem.
I would absolutely love to see it growing because I believe this is the real way to communicate. I see that with this we can communicate at various levels and cultures, and yeah, there is a way of listening that happens in the restorative circles that really opens up, brings connection, and can lead to human unity.
It could be a fantastic tool if it could address systemic things. I could totally see that the RC process was something where you have to want to be there.
Yeah.
You totally have to want a solution, which means then that you have to go out of your position of power to be with your fellow Aurovillians on another plane, like equals. And that's where I think probably the reluctance happened. That's probably.
I feel this movement has already descended in the physical plane of Auroville. And whether I like it or not, whether I see it as a possibility or not, it will take its own life, and the grace will support if it's come here to foster unity and connection. And me, I'm just grateful to be part of that flow and see where it leads to, and how I can learn from the different stages in the flow itself. All I can see is we persevere to understand and learn from more life circles, and document how the process is held, conducted, and received, and hopefully progress to a stage where this can be an accepted and effective tool that is available for us.
Restorative Circles has to grow in Auroville because it's the only real effective tool we have at the moment to deal with this egalitarian society that we have. We have, we have no way to enforce anything. We have no authoritarian structure to speak of except some of the old patriarchal stuff that comes. So how do we resolve conflict? By violence, passive aggression, all the old stuff. We have to really get over that. And how are we going to get over that if Restorative Circles doesn't catch like a virus and spread through Auroville and everybody gets enthusiastic about it? That's what has to happen.
So it has to be a balance according to the amount of conflict that there is or that there are. Then of course the corresponding amount of effort to resolve them should be put in place. And if that has to be through restorative circle, that's a good idea.
I believe that there is a lot that RC could offer for Auroville. I could see this as a way of making agreements and working out difficulties, instead of the many committees and groups we have. It helps people to listen, which really helps in moving forward. It's a useful tool to help us work towards our human unity.
So yes, I would like to see it grow, and I would like to see it, especially on the group level. The group levels invite people to do, like they send people for mediation, that they also send people to do a circle. That it would be known everywhere, and that people would go for circles in the different places in Auroville. There should be a variety in tools in which we can improve our consciousness and increase our justice and bring the values closer to the people.
Yes, definitely. In the school my daughter goes to now, TLC, they have been doing restorative circles for over a year, I think. And I've offered to continue that work because I think if small children learn to really listen and communicate, then the future of Auroville could be different.